welcome back to the Squish Files. Alright, a lot to take in. We just landed on the anomaly, which is the public space. And on the left side of the screen, you can see what other players are doing. Do a quick overview so you can get a look at the landing area. Got some Sentinel ships. There's a hauler just popped in, a couple of fighters, and a solar. And two other little newbies with their little newbie ships, Radiant Pillars. And that's probably because of the expedition. It's like looking in a mirror. Hello. Alright, so we will be back down here shortly. We're gonna go and talk to everyone. This is Helios, the Grand Analyst. He will request a new data type each day, so plants, minerals, planets, animals. Today he wants floral data. And he exchanges this data for nanites. Alright. So these two little NPCs, oh, there's one of the new robot bodies. These two NPCs are good to talk to on your first visit. And they will be here. They do not move. Although there's been a lot of new stuff going on. This cover over them, these two couches, these are new. They just came in this last week with this new expedition. We are a traveler. Again, some new items. These were recently not here. And we have a couple of booths back this way. It will not let us in there. We're hoping that in future those areas will become open. We're hoping that in future there will be another NPC merchant here. This is Aries. Okay, so you can exchange material. In this case, he wants gold nuggets to get nanites. You can also give him your milestone data. So every time you get a milestone accomplishment, give it to him, and he will give you nanites. You can also purchase upgrades from him, although they're not the best upgrades. B's and C's. I see no A's or S. This fat, bloated corpse is our local food guy. Since I have no food, he will not talk to me. But he will give you nanites in exchange for foods. This is the egg sequencer. So if you get a pet, after it matures, which I think takes a week, and then you take it to its home biome. So if you pick it up on a desert planet, either take it back to that planet or another desert planet, and have it lay an egg. Doesn't seem to be a boy-girl thing. Apparently roosters lay eggs as well. So then you bring the egg here, which we will be doing later on. You put it within the sequencer, and then you begin to add things like carbon or uranium or ferrite or dihydrogen, and then you can change the color, the size, and personality. And I believe you can evenly, randomly change things just by randomly throwing stuff in. There is a chart available. If you want to contact me through email or comments, and I can get you a copy of that chart. It tells what elements do what to the egg. This, of course, is our beautiful suit synthesizer, appearance modifier. And through it, you can go through and mod your appearance from your boots to your backpack. And even a cape if you want one. I've never wanted one. Would you like to apply changes? In this case, no. So that's this little area. Our next little area is here. And each of these vendors and machines give us different items. So first is our ship vendor. And this is where we get various mods that are installable in all of your ships. So if you buy, the economy scanner, that goes in all of your ships. Whereas if you buy a S-Class hyperdrive mod, at one time it would only go on the ship you put it in initially. Now we can take those mods out and put them in other ships. So let's see what Hesperus has for us. Hyperion, sorry. So as you can see, it's based on a tree. As you open one, you open the ones below it. We will go through, as we go, we will go through each of these. For instance, currently I want this Infraknife accelerator. I'm going to need phosphorus and wiring looms for that. I hate how it kicks you out after each purchase. Unfortunately, they have yet to fix that. So I'm going to get this upgrade called a Q resonator. And I'm going to buy one more, which is the teleport receiver. So the Infraknife accelerator is one of the stronger ship weapons in the game. The Q resonator adds an extra cannon to it. And the teleport receiver will allow me to send and receive products and substances over longer distances. Means I won't have to be right up my ship's tailpipe to get something out of the trunk. This is our construction research station. We put one of these down on the planet's surface, and it simply tells us for salvage data all of the items that we are able to currently get for construction base building purposes. We have tons and tons and tons. So we'll go through timber structures and roofing, stone structures and roofing, metal alloy structures and roofing, primitive shapes, storage units, which I think I'll pick one of those up. Large prefab buildings, small prefab buildings, technologies. We're going to grab a signal booster. Because that will be very useful for encrypting nav data. And we're going to buy our first exocraft, which is the Roamer. Now, I am out of my little salvage data. I will have to get more before I can buy more. I believe it's 800 something salvage data to open the entire thing. So get out there, get digging. Find those little cell phone looking signals, dig up that salvage data, bring it up here. All right, as always, we are going to grab a new suit slot. Now, when you enter a system, you can go to the space station, grab one exosuit slot, and then you can call in the anomaly and grab a second one from that system. So it's one in the space station, call up the anomaly, purchase a second one from here. You can also find drop pods, which I believe we've done one. We will look for others, especially now with a signal booster. Selene gives you exosuit upgrades. So things to help you function better. Deflector shields for heat, cold, radiation, and toxicity. Underwater mods, additions to your jetpack, translators, etc. One of the things we're going to need this hazmat gauntlet in order to pick up certain substances. And we're going to pick up our first simple translator to help translate some of the language. Now, once you learn about 100 words, these translators are kind of useless. So your best bet for picking up the language, at first put in your translators, and then once you get 150 or so words, forget them. Take them out. You need the room. All right. EOS does your multi-tool. So let's look at our multi-tool upgrades, and we still have a few nanites. So my favorite weapon on the multi-tool is going to be the pulse splitter and the scatter blaster. And on a good multi-tool, this pulse splitter with the amplified cartridges, the ricochet module, and the impact igniter, this whole little tree right here in the center, probably some of the best combination weapons you can get. I highly recommend the combat scope. It's not a scope, it just adds some stability and a little bit of zoom. Almost like iron sight mode, but not quite. These advancements for your multi-tool, your survey device is a definite. So I'm going to get this waveform recycler to add to my scanning. And then I am going to get this survey device. And then last of all, I want my pulse spitter. Okay, and he always has a, ooh, what do we have here? It is a nice experimental. Do not have the money to exchange or buy. This is new product recipes. So there are several different components. There's the Atlas Pass, the Warp Cell, the Ion, life support. You can learn how to make microprocessors, solar mirrors, etc. Hydrothermal fuel cell. This is for your submarine if you get one. All of these are very valuable pieces to be able to make, especially on the fly. Hydraulic wiring or magnetic resonators. These are all really, really important. And then we have our money-making tree. So some of these, like Herox, Dirty Bronze, Limium, Magna Gold, you get these from raiding sentinel areas or pirates. Other things like thermic condensate, acid, lubricant. You buy the recipe for nanites so that you can make it like everything else. It's a tree setup where you have to buy first the one, then the next layer, then the next, then the next. And finally is this young, handsome devil here, Persis, who does exocraft upgrades. Now, we just bought an exocraft, but we don't have a lot that we're going to be doing with it, so we will come back for upgrades. We will get the high-powered sonar. No, I will not. No, I will not. It's for the submarine. Ignore me. Now we have two more folks to meet. This is Mercury, and basically his job is to keep an eye on that large teleporter right there. Sure I have. Yay. Viking party call. We have one more stranger over here. And again, previously he stood here alone. Suddenly he has quite a bit going on. So this is Tethys. Greetings, Sir Tethys. I feel like I just got skinned out of 10 units. I'll stick around. Well, see, this is new, folks, for me. I've never seen this interaction. Let's take a whiff. He's a geck. They smell. What are you lying for? Oh, so he's hiding from the cops. You'll forgive the wrong button pushes. What in the world is that symbol? There's a player there, so let's go see. Ah, it's over our research and construction station. And so we have to learn a survey device and learn an industrial unit. We have to find these coordinates. We have to install this. next is return to Nada. But before we go back to Nada, who is in this center balcony area, there's one more person in the anomaly I'd like to introduce you to. He is, oh, there goes a pet. Here we go. Here is, if you've not seen one, this is an organic ship, a living ship. This is Quincy, the QS merchant. And you come here and you earn Quicksilver. A new Quicksilver mission is available to Nexus every day, up to a maximum stack of 3. Weekend events generate significant additional Quicksilver. Now, these rewards are cross-save. So anytime you get a Quicksilver reward on any save, you can claim it on all of your saves. So as you can see on these ones that say available, I've already claimed these on a different save. And these ones that say buy for, say 800,000 Quicksilver, I haven't bought for my other saves because I don't want them. So what I'm going to be able to do is come through here and say I want these signs for my base. I've already gotten them on my main save, so I just take them. May not let me yet. There we are. Collectible received. And I can now put those signs on my base. Also, if you're doing expeditions, you can come here and claim expedition rewards. As you can see, I have quite a few. And quite a few from the current expedition I can't do. We also have Twitch rewards that are available. Now I should tell you, things like posters, bubble vats, various decoration parts, you can use multiple. You just pull up your build menu, slap 10 of these posters on the wall, you're good to go. You can put an 11th at your next base. Fireworks, and one other item that I want to show you. It's one of the more expensive items. Now the capes, I'll show you later on why I don't like them. But suffice it to say, the capes could have been done better. So fireworks are a single-use item. Where are you? You should be close. In here. There you are. And void eggs are also a single-use item. Void eggs are used to get one of the living ships. And it does take time. It's not immediate. And our final stop before we go back to Nada, this is the Nexus. And again, this is where you come and get missions for Quicksilver units, nanites, and items as rewards. So we have to talk to Nada. The Crimson Lyre, Atlas. And she gave me 120 nanites. And they're telling us to go to space. And just out of curiosity, are you going to let me access the Nexus now? Yes, here we are. So the top mission will bring Quicksilver, and I get fireworks. Raid a planetary depot, which I believe that's the one I would like to try. That gives me fireworks and nanites. Survey a planet. That one's a little rough. It takes a while because you have to get all of the rocks, plants, and animals surveyed, scanned, uploaded, and tame wild creatures. Well, that's literally running through the field throwing food pellets until you're done. So all of these are really simple. We'll get on some again later. I don't really have the things I need in order to do several of them. This guy has parked his big hauler on top of my little ship. Or Explorer, excuse me. That's an Explorer parked on top of there. Oh, there's a nice Royal. And it is an unknown signal. Is Artemis. "16, the continuing echoing number of this game." Alright, so we need to either return to our base or build a new one. So we are going to return to our base. just to save fuel and time, we'll take the teleporter. And back home we go. Right, we are home. And yes, Starship launch fuel out of there. That's nice. All right, and our base computer gave us a life support module. Our renewable damaged machinery gave us a fuel cell, and we now have a storage container. Now, storage containers do need to be powered. We have our roamer geo bay, which we're going to have to get some stuff for. And we have our new signs. Ta-da! Alright, so I'm gonna hop in and out, make a quick save, and I will see you folks later. Thank you very much.